Hello, everyone. Hello, YouTubers. It's Anonymous T. Hope you're having an amazing day today. So today we are talking Big Brother. Today we are talking season 24 winner, Taylor Hale, our queen, our black queen. She is upset on Twitter today. About an hour ago, she said the following. She said, people have been particularly disrespectful in my DMs lately, and to that I say, seek help. And also, she says, I just ask everyone to imagine what it would be like if your life changed overnight and your every move were open to public opinion. I signed up to be a public figure, but I did not sign up for ongoing harassment. There's enough support in the public and private, so please do not flood my DMs. Most of the hate makes me laugh out loud, but there's always the one or two messages that cut deeper than I thought. And I think somebody was saying, a fan, basically said, hey, I never thought that you read your DMs from fans. I don't usually message you, but, to let us know if you want us to flood your DMs with love too. Taylor responds, I don't always get to respond, but you all keep me laughing. It's always been important to me to connect with you all. I do the best I can, which always isn't that great, right? So let's get into this, you guys. Let's get into this. There is an exorbitant amount of hate that is being sent to Taylor Hale. And I think part of it, underlying some of it, is a little bit of racism, and on top of the jealousy, the negativity, the insecurity, right? Because I've never seen hate like this. Like, even some of our most racist winners in Big Brother history is not getting the level of hate that Taylor Hale is getting. You can't even post about Taylor Hale on the Big Brother subreddit, you guys. If you dare try to post a thread about Taylor or post a positive comment or anything that Taylor has going on, it's immediately deleted, you guys. It is immediately banned from that subreddit. And this happens every season, right? They pretend to be neutral on all of the house casts, especially during the season and during the live feeds. And then something switches, right? Once one of their own starts to get called out for their behavior. So in this particular season, once Daniel started to get called out, once Kyle started to get called out, then it was a problem and they made Taylor Hale the issue, right? And said, oh, she needs to get over the bullying. She needs to get over them, not liking her and this and that. Completely ignoring how disgusting and how personal these attacks and treatment of Taylor was in the Big Brother house. That these people, all of a sudden, once it affects their own, once their own is being called out for their racism or being called out for their bullying, now it's a problem. Now they make the black person the problem. They make the minority, the person of color, the problem. And so effectively, Taylor Hale is erased from Reddit, you guys. She is effectively erased from the Big Brother subreddit to the point that Taylor fans have to create an own separate Reddit, an own separate subreddit, just to talk positively about Taylor, you guys. So I can imagine that with that going on Reddit right now, what in the world is going on in Taylor's DMs, you guys? And it's not just her DMs. It is not just her DMs. These lives, whether they are the public lives or the subscriber Instagram lives, people are getting very reckless. People are saying a lot of inappropriate things, asking a lot of inappropriate questions. And here's the thing, you guys. Here's the thing with public figures, celebrities, reality stars, whatever box you want to put them in, athletes, movie stars, whatever. Yes, there is an aspect of their life that we have access to, that we were able to see. And in this particular platform, Big Brother is one of the, few reality shows that really let you, dive all the way in. And dive all the way in with 24/7 live feeds, you guys. So yes, we did see Taylor, at her best, at her worst, and we've seen all kinds of shenanigans that have taken place in between, you guys. But that does not mean that now that she is out of the house, that we are, expected to have that same access to her, you guys. We are not entitled to Taylor Hale, you guys. We are not entitled to, have all of this access and demand and command what Taylor Hale can and can't do, and how she needs to be moving now that she's no longer on the show, and what deals she needs to do, who she needs to partner up with, who she needs to distance herself from, which of her cast members does she need to stop talking to and stop praising in interviews or in comments or whatever. And, you know, she needs to stop doing this because she needs to watch all of the episodes and she needs to watch all of the live feeds before she can give an opinion on X, Y, and Z. And she needs to wear this, and she needs to choose this stylist, and she needs to be with this brand, and she needs to date this person. And then there's some weirdos, you guys, who still want her to be with Monty, you guys. There's some weirdos who still want her to be with Monty just on the simple fact that he's a black man, you guys. Completely ignoring his misogyny, his mistreatment of Taylor, him being responsible, along with Terrence and others, for, you know, Taylor receiving the most amount of bullying in the first place. So it is very weird how entitled some of these people are, and some of these people who claim that they are fans, you guys, but are very two-faced, because you're a fan if Taylor follows every single blueprint that you think that she should be following, you guys. And a lot of you have been wrong in some of your opinions and thinking certain things that she says or does is going to hinder her or hinder her brand. And it has only been upward and onward for her. It has only been more deals, more opportunities that have presented itself for Taylor Hale that we have seen, you know, compared to any other previous Big Brother winner, you guys. Because usually what happens after the season is, you know, there's like a small PR tour for whoever the winner is. They do a few podcasts. They do a few big time interviews on TV shows and things of that nature. They do their Bold and Beautiful guest appearance. And not all winners have that luxury, by the way, you guys. And then we never hear from them again. And sometimes they don't even get the opportunity to do another reality show, if that. But literally they disappear off the face of the earth, you guys. So the fact that Taylor is being invited to movie premieres, the fact that she is getting all these brand deals, the fact that all of these top agencies want to work with her and are inviting her to exclusive red carpet events, you guys, and she has other partnerships and deals that are in the works that she, you know, has yet to announce, obviously, but to have that much attention on her for any time anybody tweets about her, whether it's, you know, RuPaul's Drag Race, whether it is Watch What Happens Live, whether it's the Oklahoma City Police Department, it always goes viral, you guys. It always goes viral. It always attracts attention. It always increases the engagement on their page because Taylor Hale is the it factor. Taylor Hale is the moment. Taylor Hale is the star, you guys. And part of why a lot of you fell in love with Taylor in the first place was because she was always honest and transparent, you guys, and she was real. She was not putting on a facade for the camera. She was not faking anything for the cameras. She was an actual genuine person who was just trying to navigate through a game which had its own additional complications for the simple fact of racism, jealousy, insecurity, and people resorting to bullying and seeing how far they could go to try to tear Taylor Hale down to her face and behind her back because they didn't have the balls, they didn't have the confidence to say it with their chest, and, you know, treat her like an actual human being and not feel threatened by her, you guys. But this whole thing where people think that they are doing something and that they are accomplishing something by just sending hate to Taylor Hale all day and sending hate to her DMs and being hateful on her Instagram lives, whether they're public or they're private, like you guys need to get a hobby. You guys need to get a hobby. You guys need to touch some grass. Those of you who are on the East Coast, you need to go out and play in the snow, make a snowman, you know, play with your family, play with your kids if you're parents. Do something productive, you guys. Work or something, you know? Go attend your class, study for exams, work on your presentation, interact with your friends, interact with your family. Do something around the house, you guys. Do something around your house. I don't know, clean it up. I don't know, do some winter cleaning. Like, do something. Watch TV, watch a movie, watch Netflix, watch something, you guys, because this obsession that some of you have with Taylor Hale, that it's to the point that now all of a sudden you are trying to pick apart different things that she does or doesn't do to utilize as a reason to fuel your hate. And it's not productive, you guys. It is not productive, and it says more about you that you are spending all of this extra time and energy trying to nitpick at what she does and doesn't do to make yourselves feel better, right? To make yourselves feel justified in your hate or feel justified in your critique and your criticism of her. And I'm here to tell you, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. She doesn't owe you anything. She is not obligated to you for anything. And it is an additional courtesy that she even interacts with some of you, you guys. It is a courtesy that she even interacts with some of you. It is a courtesy that she even continues to still do Instagram lives, whether publicly or for her subscription-based people, you guys. But the way some of you guys are moving, you're going to ruin it for yourself to the point that you're going to have zero access to Taylor outside of whatever things she's promoting. And that's going to be your fault, you guys. That is going to be your fault because she didn't ask for this. She didn't ask for this. And sometimes, it's better to keep some opinions to yourself, you guys. Not everything needs to be on social media. Not everything needs to be in a DM of all of your thoughts and desires of what you want your faves to do or not do, you guys. Sometimes it's just best to let them be. Because guess what? You don't know everything that's going on behind the scenes in their lives. You don't know what is happening off of social media and who they're confiding in certain things and things of that nature. You're only getting a glimpse, and that glimpse is what they choose to share with you, you guys. But that doesn't mean that there aren't other things that are in motion already. That doesn't mean that there aren't other things in place, you guys. Just like you guys were asking about the one deal, like if she was going to get a coupon code or whatever. And it was like, listen, she has a brand. She has certain things that she can promote, that she is going to be able to, offer discounts and offer different codes and things. But you have to understand, Taylor Hale now is of a different entity, you guys. She's of a different entity. She's of a different brand. There are different things that she is going to be able to promote. And then there's going to be some things that she may unfortunately not be able to promote, you guys. But that doesn't mean that she dislikes the brand or she has anything against the brand. It's just the new direction of where things are going for her, you guys. But the obsession that you guys have of, Taylor's personal life, what she is or isn't doing, if she's hurting herself, if she is hurting future opportunities, and then you just take it into the DMs and you find the most disgusting things to say in those DMs because you don't have the balls to ever tweet it publicly or ever say it publicly with your chest. So you think if you insult her in private in her DMs and in her messages, that you're going to, make her day. You're going to feel good about making her feel bad about herself or making her feel upset. You're going to feel like you won something, right? You're going to feel that you were right about something, right? If it hurt her feelings, if it hit her to the core. And I'm here to tell you to touch grass, you guys. I'm here to tell you to touch grass and find something productive, because I've never seen any more miserable people than I have of some of these so-called fans and the haters and the antis who are literally devoting 24/7 of their time to be a part of, the jailer community, to buy $4.99 a month on a subscription to Taylor Hale's Instagram, but only to use it to try to see if they can manipulate it and make it negative and make it toxic and make it to where Taylor herself is uncomfortable. And I've just never seen anything like this, you guys. I've never seen anything like this. Like, celebrities, yes, there always is a stan base and there's always a group of haters, but I have never seen it like on this level, you guys. Like, you guys need to get it together. Taylor Hale is going to be okay with whatever she chooses to do or not do in her life, you guys. It is not going to be the end of the world for you if she chooses to do something that you personally don't want her to do, right? It's her life. you guys. It is her life. It is her opportunity to see what is going to work for her, what isn't going to work from her, who is, true ride or dies for her, who isn't, who genuinely likes her and loves her for who she is, and who is using her for clout. She can navigate through all of that herself, you guys. And she has friends and family to also help her navigate through that, you guys. You don't need to be, the commander in chief and, telling her what it is and what's what in her DMs. She doesn't need it from you, you guys. So just keep that in mind. Sometimes some things don't need to be said, right? Sometimes things don't need to be said. Yes, we all have an opinion, you guys. Yes, there are going to be things that we may like or we may dislike somebody is doing or we don't agree with, you guys. But that doesn't mean we need to attack them or, say something insulting to them or call them names or be disrespectful and go in their DMs and take it out on them because you personally wouldn't have done that. You personally wouldn't have said that. You personally wouldn't have done X, Y, and Z on camera. And it's like, listen, you are not Taylor Hale, okay? So please, you guys, touch grass, get it together. Some of you need to support from afar because your mouth is reckless, you guys. Your tweets are reckless. Your DMs are reckless, you guys. And you need to take a step back. So there is that. Let me know your guys' thoughts in the comments. What do you guys think of, the amount of hate that Taylor Hale is receiving in her DM still? And it's everything, you guys. I'm sure she's still being slut-shamed. I'm sure people are still questioning her win. I'm sure people are jealous of the fact of how much the cookout has embraced her compared to the rest of her castmates, sans Joseph, and people are insecure in their feelings about it. But that doesn't mean that you need to take it out on Taylor. Or because there's certain things that she did or didn't do that you didn't agree with, that you feel taking it out on her in the DMs is the way to go. No. So there is that. Let me know your guys' thoughts in the comments. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you're notified the moment I post new content on my channel. And with that being said, I'll talk to you guys again very soon.